Shalom, shalom. Shalom, our praise be unto the Most High, Yahweh, Barashem, Yahavshai, Barashem, Rakakadash. We give all honor, glory, power unto the Most High forever and ever and ever. Amen. Hallelujah. Right? And we say shalom to all the brother out there. Shalom to all the camps, doing the work of the Most High. And with love, truth, and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. Much love unto you. This is Brother Frankie coming at you. I will go over some, the news, man. There's a lot of going on. There's a lot of going on, right? We're going to address a couple of stuff, a couple of things that I came across early this morning heading to work. And I got a couple document or article we'll be touching on, we'll be reading. So, make sure, you're taking note, you're learning. If you have not subscribed, please go to our YouTube channel. It's 12TOIUC. 12TOIUC. Please subscribe. 12 Traffic Israel on the Christ. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, King. Shalom, King. All praise be unto the Most High, Yahweh. And by Hashem, Yahavshai, man. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, brother. All praise unto the Most High. All right, so we're going to start with this. First and foremost, we're going to start with this. Right, this will be the first one we'll be addressing. We'll be going to it. And just to give understanding to our people. Because our people as a nation, right now, you got the ignorant, a lot of ignorant our people right now, they're celebrating, right? They're celebrating, right, thinking like this is judgment. As if like this is justice. Like this is literally justice, right? Because he said, Bill Hillary Clinton say, jury made a right decision in finding Derek Chauvin guilty. Black Lives Matter. That's like nonsense. And that's like nonsense. You see what I'm saying? What are you talking about, right? Let's go right here. I'm going to take a look at another article quick. Let me see if I can pull it out. I'll pull it quick. All right, let's see. There we go. Meanwhile, you got the coon, the wicked, the sellout of our people, right? The blind of our people, and this greedy leader of our people, greedy dogs all over the places. They don't care about their own people being murdered, being killed on a daily basis, right? We've been murdered in this kingdom forever and ever. We've been murdered. We've been murdered all day long. They don't care about it, right? Now, guess what? Here is another one happening, right? Meanwhile, that was happening yesterday, right? While they were, I'll say, announcing, because, it was just this morning, the Most High moved the Spirit when I was on my way to work. The Most High moved the Spirit, said, you know what, check what's going on and make sure you address it. The Spirit just moved. I'm like, then I went, then I saw this. That's the first news I got, because, I like to check to be on the top of the prophecy. That's what the scripture says when you go in the book of Proverbs, chapter 27. Let me go over there quick. I think it's 27. Let us go over there quick. I'm going to read it quick. This is the main reason why we got to stay diligent. We got to stay put as a nation. There's no time to play game or sleep like most of our people, right? Now, let's go over here just to prove something that the Most High say, okay? The Most High, that's what the Most High say. So let's take a look at it, right? We're going to take a look at it. You see, that's the Most High. That's the Most High, right? Because we got to keep in mind, okay? Let's read this. So I'm right here in the book of Proverbs chapter 25, and we're going to read verses 2. It said, it is the glory of Yahweh to conceal a thing. So the Most High conceal thing. So there might be some going on in your city, or maybe in your state, or maybe in your location, whatsoever, that the Most High doesn't want you to know. There might be precept in the Bible that the Most High does not want you here to understand. Because He want to see your spirit. He want to see, okay, is He willing to learn? Is He willing to put on the time and do my work? Eat this scroll or this roll, right? Let's read it. It is the glory of Yahweh to conceal a thing, but the honor of kings is to search out a matter. So our duty is to search out matter. What matter? Whatsoever is going on the earth, whether it be here in Babylon, whether it be in Africa, Europe, Asia, is our duty. Especially us, the men of the Most High, the servant of the Most High. Our duty is to make sure that everything be done, or whatsoever is going on, we keep in track of it, that we know, so that we can warn our people. so we can warn Israel. So we got to keep that in mind, right? So yesterday, while this being done, while supposedly that they were deliberating justice or whatsoever, the verdict, right, of somebody who killed one of our people, right? Somebody who killed one of us. He killed one of our people. Because that could have happened to me, right? That could have happened unto me. You got to keep that in mind. It could have happened unto me. So, meanwhile, I'm going to read this article quick. Let me read it. Say, this is from Fox News, right? As you can see, this is from Fox News, right? Right. This from Fox News. Say, Columbus police released body cam video of officer fatally shooting 15-year-old girl, right? Who approached, who appeared to hold a knife. So keep in mind, that's what Esau said, right? Nevertheless, we're going to address that, right? Let's read it. You say, now, if you're a brother or a sister and you have not checked it just I'll say a couple of days ago, I addressed the murder of our people, the issue that we go through in this kingdom and throughout the four corners of this earth, whatsoever we live among these heathen, because of our iniquity. I addressed it where at the end, what one can retain is the following: that our people, the so-called blacks, Latino, and Native Indian, Seminole Indian, this is a very, very important that you nurture, that you raise, that you educate your children, your daughter, according to the way of the Moses, according to the Bible, not according to the Christian church, not according to what politicians say, not according to what Hollywood say, because it's going to destroy them, okay? It will destroy them. So, and I address it. So if you have not checked it out, you can go on my page and you're going to see that video is there. The video said that you go in my page and then you check it out, you'll see it. But Lord willing, I'll be able to repost it, right? I'm going to repost it just to help out some of you that have not watched it or you are not aware of it yet. So, because I'm not going to spend too much time going back on those precepts. I'm going to be addressing different precepts, right? So let me read this article quick. This is from Fox 5, Washington, D.C. Say, Columbus police released body cam video of officer fatally shooting 15-year-old girl who appeared to hold a knife. So, as soon as the young sister, she got a knife, only the Most I know was the issue, right? She had the knife, right? The next thing you say, I think she got shot. Probably she was asked to drop it, and she won't drop it. And that's the main reason why I'm telling you, if you are a so-called blacks, Latino, and Native Indian man or woman, you need to educate your children righteously, because the government does not care about your children. Keep in mind, if you believe that, then you hate yourself and you hate your children and you hate your own people, and the Most High will deal with you. Keep that in mind, right? You cannot wait for the government to tell you how you got to discipline your children, because at the end of the day, when something happens, when it's all said and done, guess what? You're going to be the only one dealing with the issue. Whether you be stressed out, whether you be crying, whatsoever, you'll be the only one. So keep in mind, raise up your children according to the law, the commandment of the Most High Yahweh. Point blank, period. Do righteousness with your children. Teach them the fear of the Most High, right? Because 16-year-old girl or 15 years, she shouldn't be holding a knife. What is the issue? What is the matter? Because we can purge our evil by correcting our brother, our sister, right? You don't have to give her, you grab a knife, you try. Why? I understand it's this system, and we will be addressing it. Because there's no truth, no justice, no judgment in this land. All you see is violence, bloodshed throughout the four corners in this kingdom, this wicked kingdom, right? Let's read it. It said, Columbus, Ohio. The Columbus Police Department released body camera footage Tuesday night, okay? Tuesday night that showed an officer fatally shooting Makia, and the sister got a beautiful name. Shalom, King, Shalom. And the sister got a beautiful name, Makia. You see that? Makia, right? Makia. You see that? Beautiful name. Beautiful name. He said, Makia Brian, a 15-year-old girl who appeared to be attacking two other people with a knife. Now, it's only in this country I've seen them, they're quick. Because, I mean, the government, now, if you don't know this, I'm going to tell you this plain and simple. You can go and research it. Here in America, every state, primarily is the government, the U.S. government, right, on the state level, allow the police to use deadly force against any person at any time they feel like they need to. Whether it's not even need to do it, if the police feel like they can do it, they can go ahead and use any deadly force. Deadly force, what does it mean? It could be a grenade, it could be a bomb, it could be gun, anything. Deadly. You know what is deadly? Anything that can kill you. Anything that's mortal, it will put you to death. So keep in mind. And that's the need that you all need to understand, to keep and tell your children. Because every state does not matter the state. All these states, also make sure that he give. That's why you see they got to go to the verdict. They got to go to the trial. Why? Because if that was not the case, where we all, no one is above the justice as they suppose that they say, guess what? Why do they need to go to a trial? Why the hell on earth do they need to go to trial? Right? Why? Because let's go right here. Let's go right here. Maybe it's me launching. Let's go right here. Let's go right here straight up. Let's go straight up to the point. Let's go in the book of Genesis. Let's go in the beginning. What did the Most High say? Let's go to Genesis chapter 9. In the beginning. Let's go in the beginning. Maybe it's me launching. Okay, this is the book of Genesis, chapter 9, and verse 4. It said, "By flesh with the life thereof, which is the blood thereof, shall ye not eat." So the Most High is telling us, any meat that is halfway cooked, like the way Esau does it, and many of our people following that, they want the meat, rare meat, blah, 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 blah. Listen, that's weakness. The Most High is nowhere. You're eating the spirit of the animal or the beast, the Most High will cut you off. The Most High will destroy you. So keep in mind, right? He said, "And surely your blood of your lives will I require." So the Most High says he's going to require, right? So some of you out there, you celebrating because you don't know any better. Because you see, go worship the sun every Sunday, sun worship day. You don't have no common sense. You don't want to study the Bible. You don't read the Bible. You don't even acknowledge the Most High. You do your weakness. Look, I'm going to show you. He said, "And surely," the Most High didn't say maybe. He said, "And surely," right? "Your blood of your lives will I require. At the hand of every beast will I require. And at the hand of men, at the hand of every man's brother will I require the life of a man." Why? Because the Most High is striking it down to who? To Abel and Cain. Because we know the wicked Cain, which is the spirit that Esau has on the earth today, just as is the same thing. Cain and Esau, the same weakness, right? He hated his brother for no reason. For no reason. And he murdered his brother for no reason, out of just jealousy. Right? Let's continue. It says verse 6. This is the verses I want to focus on mainly. Right? Because a lot of y'all, we don't call that justice. There's no justice. It doesn't matter the court that you go to in Babylon the Great. There is no justice with Esau. As long as Esau lives on this earth, there won't be no justice. Listen, there will never be justice on the earth as long as Esau lives there. Because some of y'all there, like I say, you ain't know any better. And you jubilant, yeah, justice, finally. No. Okay? And watch this. He said, "Whoso sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed. For in the image of Yahweh made he man." So what does it mean? So you can kill somebody and you think that, yeah, you're just going to get away because you are covered by the government. The state protect you because you're a police and you can shoot people, you can do. No, listen, no. The Most High say he's going to take you. Yahweh. But Hashem Yahweh, he said, well, I'm going to cut you off. I'm going to kill you too. That's what we're reading. Let me read it to you. He said, "Whoso shedded man's blood." So what did this guy do? Right? We appreciate that, kings. We appreciate that, right? All praise to the Most High. What did this so-called, what is this police officer, his name is what? Is that Derek Chauvin or Chauvin Derek? What did he do? With a couple other police officers, they were right there, all together. What did they do? They shed the blood of what? George Floyd. So y'all think because you went to the court to do your game, your money business thing that you do at your court, everybody running with a suitcase, suit and tie and all deceiving everybody. Listen, man, I've been to your court and I know what you do. You're all wicked. Point blank, period. You can't tell me nothing. Okay? So you're wicked. All your court system is all evil. You don't do justice. Because if you want to do justice, you got to go to the Most High. You got to go to the Bible. Do you judge people according to the Bible? Do you judge people according to the Bible? Do you? Is your justice that you done yesterday, did I refer to the Most High? Did I went in the Bible? Did I went in the precept like I'm reading right now? No. So why you always waiting for the wicked, for a nation that does not care about you? Why ye so-called blacks, Latino, when are you going to wake the hell up and understand the state in which you are? That your ignorance is going to slay you and is going to destroy you. Understand that? I don't know how much precept, how much fact we got to bring out for our people need to understand, to wake up and repent and understand that they are war 24/7 with the enemy, with the other nation. I don't know. Distraction, weakness all over the place, and they don't see the truth, they don't see the light. Yahweh Shah did not die just for us to be here and do what we no. That's sun worship. Yahweh Shah is not about sun worship. Okay? So what did he say? Whoso shed men's blood, by men shall his blood be shed. For in the image of Yahweh made he man. So y'all think that y'all went to your court. Listen, man, I don't listen. To me, it's a joke. Plain outside joke. You kill somebody, and you think that guess what? That you're gonna go. Like, we know how this system works now, man. All praise be unto the Most High Yahweh. The reason why they got to go to the court, because the government protect all these police. Who give them the gun? Who gave them the car? Who give them? Now, the police can shoot you at any time, and they'll see justify. It doesn't matter. The police can shoot you anytime. They can kill you, and they'll always justify. Listen, go look at, listen, if you want, do your research. It doesn't matter. Now, somebody holding a knife, supposedly they were trained. He's a girl, 16 years old. How long would it take to talk, kind of de-escalate the situation instead of just shooting? Because he did that on purpose. Because when they look on us, as the so-called black people, we like beasts. We like, how do they call us? They call us monkey, right? They say we monkey, right? They say we this and that. They call us all type of name. Why? Because they don't value us. They say we make what? 3/5 or 3/4 of them. That means we ain't got no value. We ain't mean nothing before them. And that's why people always forgot. I cannot forget that. It's in my mind all day long. And that's why I tell my brother, I teach my brother, I let them know these people, they don't like us. Though we work with them, they smile with you, they are not down with us. Understand that? And the Most High set them up on the earth as his rod on us. Why? Because we're very forward, rebellious, stiff-necked, and high, super wicked nation. And that's why all these things happening. Otherwise, if we were to be keeping the commandment of the Most High, all we got to do is to pray unto the Most High, fast, call on the Most High, our God, like our forefathers have done in the past when they were being attacked. Do you think they can do that in the time of David and Solomon? Esau can't do that. Esau can't do that. Esau cannot do that. Even let's just take in the time of the Maccabees. Imagine, in the time of the Maccabees, Esau couldn't even do that. Why? Because we are a perverse generation, faithless generation. We don't believe in the Most High. And that's why these heathen, they're killing us on a high number every day. And they're playing with our spirit, dragging us in the court. Let's say, blah, 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 we're going to do it, blah, blah, try. What are you trying? Let's go right here in the book of Exodus. Let's go to Exodus. What did the Most High say? Maybe it's me launching. Maybe it's me going off. We'll go in history. Let's go in history. Right. Nothing new under the sun, brother and sister. Nothing new under the sun. Let's go to Exodus in the beginning. Exodus chapter 20 and verse 13. Let's read it. This is the book of Exodus chapter 20 and verse 13. He said, thou shalt not kill. Don't these people claim that they follow Christ? They say they are Christian, follower of Christ, right? So if you follow Christ, why can't you go in the Bible? Can you remember? Can you be pricked by these two verses, the precept I just read? One in the book of Genesis chapter 9, 5 through 6, and I just read another one in the book of Exodus. Isn't this supposedly your 10 commandment in the Christian church? Isn't this part of your supposedly 10 commandment in the Christian church? So why did you put this commandment? Then you just shooting people, killing people. I thought y'all claim that you follow Christ in this kingdom. I thought this Babylonian kingdom, they say they follow God, that in God we trust, and you put that on your wicked money, on your wicked paper, right? And you turn around, you killing people like nothing. You just kill people. You're slaughtering black people, murdering them every day, like casting them in a jail, filled with jailhouses, our people. And you turn around talking about blah, 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 that was the verdict, that was which verdict? I don't buy into that. Not me. I don't buy. Listen, not even for 1 second. I don't. I do not buy. I don't believe it. Okay? He said, well, thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not kill. The Most High made it clear in the beginning. Right? Let's read a little bit. He said the shooting happened. So he said, let's read it. I didn't write this article, right? Just to share with my audiences, right? Right? Just to share with my audiences, right? Right? He said the shooting happened after officer had received a report of an attempt stabbing. The footage began with an unidentified officer arrival at the scene and appeared to show Brian chasing another person who fell to the ground trying to get away. Right? Let's continue to say the video then appeared to show Brian go after another person who was pinned against a car. The officer shouted, "Get down, get down," before opening fire. Can you imagine that? Just on a girl with a knife. And I guarantee you, a girl, no, yes, she will punch the girl and maybe she trying that to scare her or something. Okay, yo, drop your thing, drop it. Don't harm anybody. Because if you do, you'll be arrested. Okay? I want to be nice with you. I'm trying to do righteousness right now. Listen, but no, Esau, he was set on the earth to shed blood. That's why you're not there. That's why you don't want to play with Esau. Do not play with Esau. Don't play with Esau. Because Esau will kill you. Okay? Esau will kill you. Maybe you forgot about the history of your forefather. Don't you watch TV? Let's go right here. Let's go in the book of Genesis still. Let's go back in Genesis. Let's go in the beginning. Genesis, it means the beginning, right? Let's see. Genesis chapter 27 and verse of 39 through 40, right? Just to address the point, right? And Isaac, his father, answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and of the dew of heaven from above. Verse of 40. And by thy sword, by the gun, the weapon, the drone, the bomb, the disease, the virus, all those things that Esau designed and makes. That's what, who make guns? Is it black people who make guns? Who control gun market, guns business? Is it black people? No. Is it Latino? No. Is it the Chinese? Not really. Esau. Right? Exactly. The Lord's whooping stick. That's right. Right? He said, and by that sword shalt thou live. So the Most High already told us. It's just because we are not diligent, we don't believe in the Most High. The Most High already told us that Esau is going to live by the sword, by the gun. Whatsoever Esau can use to kill you, that's what he's going to do. And still, people know, because when they go worship the sun on a Sunday, they can give them this basic breakdown to understand. Because the only race or nation on the earth shedding blood all over the places from the north to the south, east to the west, are the Edom, Esau, Edom. Esau, Edom. Those that you know today, you call them so-called white people. So-called, they the one. Let not play game here. Let's put it out there, man. Come on. Okay, truth is truth. Truth is not sweet, it's bitter. Truth is bitter, like bitter herbs, like bitter leaves. Understand that? You can't chew bitter herbs like that. Who are you? You can't chew. It's too bitter. But guess what? When you're able to chew it and you swallow it, it heals you. You get healing. Bitter herbs or bitter leaves. Listen, you chew it, it doesn't taste good. It tastes horrible. But after you're done chewing and you swallow it, you get healing, buddy. Healing that you can't get from no doctor. No physician can give you that. Bitter herbs. That's how the truth is. Once you accept it and you face it, you acknowledge it, guess what? You're fine, right? He said, the video then appears to show Brian go after another person who was pinned against a car. The officer shouted, get down, before opening fire. What did he do before opening fire? He opened fire on a 15 or 16 years old. Listen, I've seen people, women in West Africa, remove knife, machete. You know what is machete? It's super long. They'll remove it from other men. People fighting. These people, listen, these people are the most wicked and vile people raised on the earth. Why? Let me show you. Let's go in the book of Matthew, the Beatitude. Let's go in the Beatitude of our Lord and Savior Yahushua, the Mashiach. Let's go right here. Let's go in the book of Matthew. In the beginning. Let's see. To prove it, these Edomites, are they really, like they claim that they are the Israelites. They say they are Jewish, right? Let's see, really, according to the wicked spirit, are they really an Israelite or a righteous brother, somebody who fear the Most High? This is what they do. You don't escalate something, you de-escalate a situation. So when there is already a knife right there, when you go over there, you try and make peace. Let me just read it from the mouth of Yahushua Mashiach. Let's read it. You see, this is the book of Matthew chapter 5. Let's read from verses 5. Okay, he said, blessed. Let's just read from verse 7, right? He said, blessed are the merciful. Esau has no mercy on anyone. Esau does not have mercy. Esau is wicked, point blank, period. Esau does not care, especially about our people. Because how do I know? Am I just making it up? I'm not making it up. When you go in the book of Psalm chapter 83, is all written and well described right there. Psalm 83. Understand it? So let's keep on reading. It say, blessed are the merciful, right? He say, blessed are the merciful. Esau is not merciful. Edom is not merciful, right? Because the scripture say, blessed are the, he say, blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. So how can Esau obtain mercy from the Most High? You go over there is already a fight. What you're supposed to do is to bring peace. Trying to bring peace. Hey, what's going on? Yo. Listen, watch out. Hey, listen, don't do that. Don't do anything foolish. Don't do stupid. You see the police right here? You do something, I'm going to arrest you. You're going to go to the jail for the rest of something. Try to say something. Also to intimidate, to let her know, okay, you don't do that. Isn't that your sister? Doesn't she look like you? Those are the things. Don't just go over there and pour more fuel and gasoline. Why did he do that? Because he know the government will protect him, and he know that us, the so-called blacks, Latino, Native Indian, African American, we don't mean nothing to them. Us, the so-called Nigerian, Beninese, Ghanaian, Togolese, Senegal, we don't mean nothing to them. We garbage before their face. They don't consider us, and that's why people don't understand, right? Let's see. He said, well, let's see. He said, blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see Yahweh. Right? He said, blessed are the peacemakers. Why can't he make peace? Why can't he make peace? And among all the police that you see here in Babylon the Great in America, the number one race that is quick to shoot and kill people are the so-called white people police. They're the only one, the number one. They're the one thinking that they know something. They know how to do this. Okay, young girl, 16 years old. You could literally go over there, talk to them, and snatch that knife from that thing easily. I've seen before, it happened before a place that I know where there was a girl holding a knife. The girl just holding a knife. She didn't stab anybody. She was just holding a knife. Right? He said, don't get knife to leave me alone. Guess what? They came, 5 police officers, tased that girl. Kept on tasing the girl. The girl, she is a Filipino descent, so they didn't give a damn about the girl. What did they do? They shot the girl and killed her right there. Straight up. The poor girl. The poor girl. That night they can talk to that girl, be calm, don't do that, relax, chill out. It's your job, you say. You say that you want to serve the public. You want to serve the blah, blah, blah. No, you a liar, you wicked. Okay? You love blood. Esau love blood. Esau love blood. That's why, don't you see the meat? They always want the meat halfway cooked with the blood in it, because they love blood. They love to kill people. That's the thing. Who teach us to do all this wickedness still? Mainly here in this kingdom. Who